We got somebody special on here today, man. Somebody that's been gone for a long time, a legendary name. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce who he is, you know what I'm saying? So who we got with us tonight, man?
I'm Young Hect, for those who don't know me. You follow me on the gram, YUNGHECT. You know, I just came home from doing 12 years. So my mind a little different from y'all's, man. I got a different perspective on life.
You said you did 12 years where you was locked up at.
I did a fed bid and I did a state bid.
Where you was at?
I was out Farmington, New Jersey. Then when I was out Berlin, New Hampshire. Then I went to the state. I did time out RCI, the old jail, MCIJ, Central Laundry. They been pushing me around.
So how old was you when you got locked up?
For those who don't know, I was 17. I was 17.
You was 17 when out the feds?
Yeah. Young nigga.
Alright, so look, you know what I'm saying? You already done did your time, everything already beneficial. So tell me some events that led up to your incarceration for these past 12 years. What was you into to even get into that?
Oh, what I was
You say
into?
that?
I don't know if y'all ready for that, man.
What you got locked up for?
Oh man.
What they try to give you though?
In
You
my
gotta
hood,
break it down all the way from
in my
like the
neighborhood,
beginning.
I got locked up for the usual, rocking out.
What the fuck? What was the charge?
Rocking out.
Okay, you was rocking out. How much they tried to give you for rocking out?
Yeah, if you know, you know, man. They offered me 50 years for rocking out. They considered me a motherfucking threat to society.
So when you how many years did they give you?
Oh, I copped out to 15.
15. So you only did 12 out of 15.
Yeah, I did 12 or 15.
Okay.
So initially, right, you went in when you was 17, right?
Right?
So let's start from the beginning, like your first process of going in. I ain't talking about the youth shit, you know the little youth side shit that you went through. I'm talking about your first time adult shit. What was your experience like walking into that jail, like going into your court dates and shit, starting your bed?
Take us to that first day when they first took you in there. That first day, what was going through your mind?
And that first day, that shit was like a reality check. Like, you ain't going nowhere. Like, this where you about to be at. You gonna be here for a little minute. Charges keep reappearing, keep getting rebooked. And it's just like, I was on the juvenile block over DC jail. So it's like all of us over there, we was facing time. So they already told. They like, man, you made it over here, your next step, you going to the house. Like, you gonna take that walk when you turn 18. So it was more so like, I fucked up this time. I can't get out of here. So I stayed down, trials and little tribulations. But my first day going over 1901, shit was unchy. You had to go over there, get readjust. A lot of men over there, niggas doing what they do. I'm doing what I do, so I'm super alert.
I asked the homie this before. I was like, that first day when you was in there, like when you realized, like, damn, I'm really locked up. I can't go nowhere. Like, what happened with you when you just really just sunk in? You was like, damn, I'm locked up.
When that shit sunk in, I got in bed mode. Before I even knew what a bed was, it was more so just calm and raw. It was like raw shit. Like, man, look, tighten the fuck up. You ain't about to go nowhere. You need to learn what the fuck going on. Pay attention to everything around you. That's the key to doing a whole lot of time. If you don't pay attention, you gonna be lost. All that want to be friendly and want to be in the mix with niggas, just pay attention. Shut your mouth up and pay the fuck attention, man. Like, that first little fed bed was serious too.
So you said the first fed that you went to was in Jersey, right?
Yeah, in Jersey.
What's the name of that jump?
Farmington, New Jersey.
Right. Yeah, me and Mark came up there to see you. Remember that jump?
Yeah, you got here. And this is another rule. If you been to a fair location and you ain't show no paperwork, I don't know who the fuck you was or who you is. Cause that shit wasn't right. Gotta show that paperwork. You got 30 days to present that shit. So that's another thing. Just imagine you a child going into an adult situation where you gotta have heart. Like, it's no fear. Fear is vulnerability. So it's like, you scared? All right, nigga got 20, 30 years and he gonna attack. Yeah, this nigga scared as shit. Hey, yo, shorty, what you got going on? What you in for? Let me holler at you real quick. You can get temperature check all angles, but if you stand firm and stand tall, the woods tend to back up because they see the same caliber as them and you. So it's like, all right, shorty, a little man, let me just stand back. I'm gonna eventually reach out to him, but not right now. I'm gonna see how he react. So it's like, a lot of niggas make that mistake. They get out there, they wanna get high, they ain't getting no money. It is in the way. Keep calling home, bagging this shit. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that emotion I was having.
All right. So look. Before we get carried on, right? All right. So you leaving the DC system. First of all, DC don't even have a state prison system. So you going straight to the feds, right?
Yeah, so basically I did went over 1901, sat over there, waited for them peoples to book me again for some other shit. As they book me, they tell you like, man, you sentenced, so now you gonna get packed up, you waiting for the feds. So that, I ain't gonna lie, that was a different experience. Just imagine waking up, not knowing where you about to go at, the next destination. Early morning. Get to wake up, man, they tell you pack your shit, get everything, you get up on that motherfucking van or that bus, you take that long ass ride, you don't know where you going.
Right.
For some of them, man, you gotta get on the plane. I've been on the plane a couple times. Gotta get on that plane.
That's what I wanted to ask you, right? So you went Con Ed.
Oh man, Con Ed, I probably had a front row seat in that motherfucker. Real shit. That shit ain't fun either though, man. When you on that shit, man, like, you gotta remember, you from DC and you on this bitch with a rack of motherfuckers you don't know. So it's like, if I came with you, it's like, man, we gotta stick together till we get here. Despite what we don't know, we gotta stick together. Like, that's the only thing, you gotta stick together. Unity.
All right, let's go back a little bit. I know if nobody don't know you, they heard of your name through a famous song, that Cue the Food jump. Everybody know the lyrics. Shout out Symbol City, Free Lil Hect. You remember what year that was when you heard that, when that jump came out?
Damn. I wanna say that was like 2016.
2016.
2016, I was out Furniture, New Jersey. I had bike.
When you heard that jump, when you was in there, how you felt when you heard that?
I felt like, damn, somebody still remember me. Somebody care about me. It was a good feeling. I didn't know it was gonna take off and do what it did, but it was definitely a good feeling.
You was fucking with Cue the Food?
I mean, that's a good man right there. Official man.
You was locked up with him?
Yeah, we weren't on the same unit, but we was definitely communicating and shit. Solid nigga right there.
I be saying shit. He went to, we went to Chavez shit. He went to Chavez when you was there? Cause I ain't know that. I've been there, Jim. I'm older than you though, so
yeah, I don't know if he went to
in there with
Chavez.
him. No, they said he was.
He must have been on his own time. I ain't seen him. I definitely ain't seen him. Ain't seen him. Unless we weren't on the same floor.
So I want to revert back more to your story, right? So you go through Con Ed. Where they take you in transit?
If I ain't mistaken, I went down Virginia first. And from Virginia, we got on a Greyhound. I ain't even say the Greyhound. We got on a little fake ass prison, the little prison van, and shot me out New Jersey from New Jersey. Was out that bitch acting up. Caught with dogs, getting into it, having motion. Then I got caught with the bike. I got caught with the bike in probably 17. Did some time I had to do it. They ain't let me back off. I had a manus verbal, so I got sent to the nearest disciplinary spot.
Right.
That was up Berlin, so I went up Berlin. That was another motherfucker drive. That's another thing. They kept me up north the whole time.
Hold on. Let me slow you down. You done skipped up a little bit. So let's go back to Farrington, right? First 90 days up Farrington. You know what I'm saying? Your first time leaving the jail as a juvenile. You know what I'm saying? You 18. You fresh into adulthood, and you going into this federal system in New Jersey and Farrington. So what was your experience like your first 90 days, you know what I'm saying, hitting the yard, getting off the bus, meeting your people? How's the Fed experience?
That shit was love. Shout out to T.O., Mr. Somebody. First nigga gave me some interaction. Remember, Lolly Ain't Easy was with me. Pickles, TD, Free, Pierre. Who else was out there with us, man? Baby Boy, Clay Turs. You know, it was like the members. It's like you coming around the members. Like, I ain't see y'all niggas, I ain't see me. It's like love. Birdman, rest in peace. So it's like when I got out there, them niggas showed me love. They showed me stability. Like, you know, you get that initial package. T.O. gave me like $300 of commissary clothes. Like, no hesitation. Bro gave me that shit. Like, put me down. He like, man, it's you. You don't gotta get nothing. Niggas got you. Niggas got motion. So my first 90 days was more so like a fill out of what the fuck going on. So I'm like I said before, I'm more so quiet. I'm laid back. I'm paying attention. I'm very observant. A lot of motherfuckers don't understand me, so it's like when they see me in person, they be like, this nigga quiet as shit. He ain't know nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm quiet. I don't need to talk to you. You want to talk to me, you initiate the conversation. Then we could go from there. But back then what I was saying was basically like, I'm young, 18, so I'm out that motherfucker just figuring it out. Figuring that shit out. Calling home, letting them know where I'm at. Checking in with the other members that I came in with, letting them niggas know I'm right here. Shit sweet. Trying to bust this motherfucker open. Shit like that. Whole rack of stripper bitches. And if y'all don't know, you gotta look that up in the hood dictionary what the stripper bitches is. I ain't giving no more clues to that shit. You gotta look that shit up. And I had
Okay then. we gonna calm that down. We gonna edit that one out.
that's that work right there. They need to know about that.
So did you when you was locked up? You was like, did you ever was y'all ever locked up with any famous people or something? Like
I was locked up with the homie Ishmael Full Bay. Shout out to him, Ishmael Full Bay.
okay,
Shout out to him. Before they was talking about plugs, bro, it was really like solidified. Like, I don't want to speak on his situation, but real life first millionaire I met. First millionaire I met.
so when you first went from the jail to the feds, you know it's like different type of time. You know what I'm saying? So how long did it take you to adjust? Like you can't just go out there doing anything.
It took a little second because you got this focus on. I came out that motherfucker, so it was more so like reality, like, damn, bro, I'm out here. Fuck I'm about to do. It's like, man, they like, man, program, bro, get your shit together, work on yourself, get your mental straight. So it's like you got a lot of motherfuckers in your ear telling you shit, and it's your choice to listen or take the advice or just say fuck you. But the average motherfucker be like, I ain't got no rap, I know what I gotta do. All I did was listen. I listened to the next nigga. Their story was the best story because they got the experience that I ain't experienced yet. So it's like, nigga got 20 years and I need to listen to you. Nigga, how you survive this 20 piece? Hey, you look good.
Yeah, that's deep, bro. Like, you know, like what you just said, and reiterating that the next nigga story is better than yours because you ain't experienced it yet. I feel that.
Nah, for
So
sure.
so moving from the Fed life, you know, from what I know, from shit that I read up on, I ain't experienced it, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of politics. Can you speak on the politics of the federal system versus the county jail from DC, coming from DC?
Yeah, see, the politics would be like, can't say really too much. It's like when you over to jail, wherever you from, they gonna surrogate you from a rack of niggas, especially if you was a nigga out here breaking law, getting on shit. You ain't gonna be housed around your, like, the niggas that you into with because your address gonna state that you ain't supposed to be around a certain nigga, but you do slip through the cracks. So that's when the time for you to slip through the cracks. You feel me? You might be sitting on that motherfucking unit, the Sally put door open, nigga don't belong there, it's your option. You got it's your house, you already here, he coming in your shit. So what you gonna do? You gonna tell that nigga can't come in here or you gonna let that nigga come in here? Like it's like a store. Doors open.
I
So
feel that.
Yeah, so a lot of shit transpired that could have been avoided. That's all I'ma say. Could have been avoided, but it already transpired.
Right. So coming from your county or your state jail, being as though we DC, we not a state or a county, whatever. We a confederate, whatever they want to call it. Do the beef shit still matter in the federal system, or is it put aside for the sake of needing?
I wanna say this. When you in them fed spots, you need your homie. Your homie is consisted of the man that's where you from. We Washingtonians, we 007, we 0000. So it's like, stick with your kind or fall victim to a motherfucking, you know what I mean? So it's like, I could be beefing with this nigga today, and tomorrow we get into it with some New York niggas or some Jersey niggas or just say wherever else car. I gotta trust this nigga to have my back the same way how he gotta trust me to have his back. So I can't be on no soft shit like, nah, fuck you, nigga. I'm do this or I'm gonna get up on you. I gotta put that shit to the side. We got to get busy with these niggas. Then we gonna go our separate ways. But in a situation like that, it's best to make bonds with everybody, because when the situation occur, you have that door open to where as though you can politic. And politic in prison is different from the street, so you want politic on the level of what's going on, like what we about to do. If temperature read that shit get to going left, you gotta, y'all gotta address that shit. Y'all gotta, it ain't really too much to talk about. Nigga might, might get active. I done been in them race wars, I done been in wars with gangs and all that, like, that shit serious. That shit serious. I ain't not stand no business. I stand on live business.
So they call y'all DC blacks out there? Or what's that? Yeah,
They
I
call us
thought
the
they said
homies.
the homies. Y'all just the homies.
DC car, like, niggas know where you from, man. When you get there, man, nigga already knew you was coming, man. So that's another thing I ain't tell y'all. Before you get to the fed spot, nigga got the list already know you coming. Your shit already damn near laundry. So nigga be like, man, y'all got a couple homies coming today, man.
Talking that shit. Get off of that, bro, real quick.
Come on.
All right. So I want to ask you this, right?
My bad, man. When you just come home, man, phone be jumping. I'm talking about shit non-stop.
All right. So listen, right? When you coming off that bus, how many people you coming off that bus with going to that fed spot?
It don't be a lot, cause the homies already out there. 4 to 5, man.
Right.
Good day you might get a 10-piece. On a low day you might get 2. Just you. You get on that bus by yourself. Shit real.
So most of the time the drop offs is homies because we consider the deepest in the federal system.
Nah, it be all over the place, but a lot of homies do go. Ain't nowhere else for us to go, so like, going to the feds, like, get your mindset ready. You going to the feds.
So coming into that fed system, have you seen niggas check in like before they even get up, like on your bus? Did niggas check in or did niggas hit that yard?
Well, they give you an option. They tell your ass, if you scared, don't touch the compound. You need to go this way. They gonna give your ass a shoe immediately. They gonna give you that option there. You can't walk this compound. Let me give you my prison term now. You a chomo, you a ex-gang member, or you such and such down there. They gonna tell you like, man, your door this way. You a man, you gonna stand up. You ain't gonna be back here in 2-3 minutes. Your door that way. They ain't gonna hold your hand.
Right. I can only imagine, and you being young coming into that federal prison system. So with that being said, it's a lot of violence in there. And I'm pretty sure you ain't no stranger to violence, if you want to touch on that or if you want to speak on that.
Repeat that for me, big boy.
In other words, did somebody try you?
Try me. That's all that's life is. You get tried every day. So I wouldn't say a motherfucker tried me. Motherfucker just got on my nerves to the point where I had to try them. Like, damn, you just gonna keep doing that shit. Like, you need respect out there. So like, if we sitting right here, we chilling, a nigga not supposed to walk through here without saying excuse me or pardon me. Nigga need to make itself known. Like, you feel safe walking through here like that? Like, you don't see men right here? Pardon yourself. So it go vice versa. So it's like, yeah, I got into it more in the state than I did in the feds. It's more so unity in the feds than in the state. In the state, you got a whole rack of other shit going on. So out here in the state, yeah, I was definitely bumping. I was getting it in.
Would you ever hit the hole?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did a year in the hole.
A year?
Yeah, I did a year. Did a year straight in the hole. That's just one of my times. I kept getting caught with cell phones and shit, so of course I was in the hole.
Okay, so you was tapped to reality this whole time. Cause I was gonna ask you, like, you know what I'm saying? You out here now, like shit different. Like what's some shit you out here like, damn, they got this shit now? Like, but you already, you know what I'm saying, be tapped in. You done seen everything.
I ain't see everything. I more so had a different insight on shit than the average nigga did. So like my re-entry was a little bit different, so it wasn't overwhelming. Yo,
Hey, you got some shooting some filters for his ass though. He talking some good shit.
I'm on it. Put him on there. I'm on a jail call with the men right here. We talking about that shit. I mean, I'm on a podcast, big boy. Go ahead, pop your shit.
You gotta put it to the mic.
It's all fucking ready, Eli, man. You know what the fuck going on, man. You ain't block star, click shit. You know what I'm saying? Free the fucking man. You know what I'm saying? All in it, man. You know what I'm saying? We step on shit. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes down. This shit is off the rip. You dig? Block star shit for life. You dig?
Yeah, man. How you living, big boy?
Done with it, baby.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And that's another thing, man. Man, I got you, big boy. I'm a definitely holler at you. Me definitely holler at you. I love you too, big boy.
I got something going on, bro.
Already, I got you. I got you. All right, love. Yeah, man, that's another thing. Free everybody, man. I don't give a fuck who you is. You official. You ain't hot. Free you. That's all I'm gonna say. Free everybody. I ain't got no pics. I don't want nobody in that motherfucker.
Who was that on the phone?
Oh man, one of my childhood friends, man. Can't say his name, man. You heard it. You didn't, man. Certified. Bruh gets busy. That's all I'm gonna say. Good nigga too.
Speaking of childhood friends, you know what I'm saying? All your friends, y'all just like was all on the same type of time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all, I ain't even gonna say y'all all reunited at the same time, cause niggas still locked up, but how it feel to see like the generation under you, because you underneath us, like the ones under us, under you, how it feel to watch them like they going down job like the same path?
It's a little
Probably even worse.
It's a little bit sad to see these young niggas nowadays, because if they knew what they supposed to do out here, they wouldn't really do it. They coming up in the lifestyle where those shit is handed to them. It's given. I came in a lifestyle where you had to go and get it yourself. So it's like, if I can give some advice to a young motherfucker nowadays, but stay out of the way. Do what you gotta do. Don't follow the next nigga, especially if you ain't ready. Like, seen a lot of you young niggas fold. I see it. I respect the shit out of y'all, but y'all fold. Might have stood on business tall out here in the streets. Coming that big house with me, asking for advice. Now I'm looking at you like, you the same nigga that was just out there doing your thing. How the fuck you ain't got no motherfucking common sense of what the fuck is going on around you?
They both so crashing out now though. Y'all was just like get on money. They just trying to straight get up on niggas.
Yeah, that's that music, man. That shit a bad influence, man. Take my picture, but don't paint it. It's more so like study it. Don't paint my picture, study that shit like, damn, bro, did a rocket time solid, nigga still love me, came home. Energy ain't changed. Got the same love I left with, probably even more. Few haters, but you know, we gonna always say that. It's just more so like, y'all young niggas, man, y'all gotta stand firm. You gonna do that shit, stand on that shit. And I ain't saying stand on it out here, stand on that shit in there. Don't come in there bluffing, scared as shit, looking paranoid as shit, lost as shit, cause guess what? You opening the door for the wolf to come out. You might have did something, you know, nigga, uncle went here, nigga got 30 years in, nothing to lose. Ready to do it again. You ain't got shit to lose. You bullshitting cause you so caught up on what you did. And y'all talk too fucking much. Y'all wanna tell everybody, yeah, I'm in for this, I didn't then. Nigga, that ain't nobody business with yours. Keep that shit a secret. It's another thing, you don't tell niggas in prison what you went for and shit like that. They gonna read that shit in your paperwork. A lot of you young niggas don't even be having no paperwork. Lost as shit. Just had a situation I had to handle like that. Nigga ain't had no fucking paperwork. Shit hurt me, but hey, that's low.
I feel that, right? So, with you doing both federal and state time, I got a double question. Where's the worst place you would rather do an extensive period of time, whether it's federal or state? And out of either of the two, what was the worst thing you seen or had to experience in the worst place that you had to spend your time?
I'm gonna say this, my worst place was out here in the state. It was in the old jail. And never forget this day. We out there drinking, playing poker, being, eating, you know, regular shit the men do. Find a nigga approach the homie. They get into it. Nigga tells me, yeah, your homie a bitch, he got rolled. First thing click in my mind, I got rolled because you disrespecting him, you disrespecting me. It's the same nigga I walk with, eat with, play with, drink with. You know, we get together. So it's like, he a bitch, I'm a bitch. So what's the next step? So me saying that I was a thinking, I always be quiet. I went in that humble stage like, you right. But we gonna get this shit over with before you think about something else. So like in that situation, it got real. Like, it got real. Like, shit was a knife fight to the death. I got stabbed. That's what come with it. If you ain't willing to take that shit, you can't dish it out. So it's like, yeah, we got into it. Locked the jail down, put that shit on lockdown for a couple months. Niggas got sent to shock trauma, you know, typical shit. But the moral of that story was, don't turn your back on a man. Not the homie, don't turn your back on a man. Because a man would never turn his back on you because why? You are a man. So that's the key to success. I don't give a fuck if you don't like that man. He's still a man. He's standing on principles and morals. So you never want to turn your back on him. If anything, you assist him into the death. It's you and him against the world. Or it's y'all against the world. If it's a group of men, it's y'all against the world. It's not no motherfucking him against them. Because when you out there in that motherfucking state, you outnumbered. For every motherfucking homie, it's about 5 or 6 motherfucking farmers. But we all supposed to be homies. That's another thing. Fuck we in the state for, we beefing with you niggas. And you niggas from around the motherfucking 30-minute ride. Fuck we beef. You don't even know me, nigga. You don't know me. But we motherfucker beefing. Shit fucked up.
So all in all, you would say the state is by far the worst experience that you had being incarcerated.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what's one of the craziest things you seen since you was in there that you experienced? It ain't even gotta be something that, you know what I'm saying, happened to you or something. It's just something you saying, you was like, damn, the fuck?
Just recently in my last spot, niggas was dropping like flies. I'm pretty sure y'all can look this shit up. I was in Jessup. I ain't gonna say what the fuck was going on, but niggas was getting their ass spanked. When I say spank, that shit DOA.
Yeah.
So just experience that lifestyle. You out that bitch. They call child. It's a white sheet out there.
Damn.
They can't touch them. They gotta wait for the corn to come get them. So they letting us see that shit like, yeah, we don't give a fuck about y'all. We around the whole rack of Irish. They love that shit. They love that shit. Go ahead, kill that nigga. I don't give a fuck. So when you see shit like that, you walking the child, might be 20 of us walking the child. It's white sheet right there. Dog been out there all motherfucker day. They wait on the corner. They can't touch him. He already DOA. That's the worst thing to see. Like, a lot of niggas be running when they do what they do. They running and doing that shit. They ain't over top. They like, you ain't seeing that shit.
So re-entry, my bad. How does that feel? Like your first day walking outside of that gate after doing all that time, you know what I'm saying? Your paperwork clean, your legacy clean, you know what I'm saying? No bones.
My first day, I wanted some pussy. Fuck. Motherfucking 12 years. Nigga, my first day, nigga, I wanted some motherfucking pussy.
Yeah.
First thing on my mind, pull this motherfucker over. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ain't shit going on. Let me get out this station. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's my whole energy.
You had white tee and jeans on when
Yeah,
you
I
left.
want some pussy. I got out that shit, got us some other shit, got straight to it.
Right.
I ain't waste no motherfucking time. I wanted some pussy. Got my little money in my hand, started counting my little shit up. But that's my whole focus. I wanted some pussy. When you do a record time, man, you ain't worried about shit. All you worried about is having fun, man. Every day for me out this motherfucker is a new experience.
So we gonna go ahead and split this into another section, man. I think people gonna fuck with this one. You know what I'm saying? You done got the calls. You know what I'm saying? You done gave us the insight on the ins and outs of what's going on in the penitentiary systems, whether it's federal or state. So I feel like we gonna cut this into a part two, man. We enjoyed you tonight, Slim.